This is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from South Florida. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tap.
That's a gain of 3.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. 15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
15 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talk about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
A shotgun snap to Tua. And caught left side. It's complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. This one caught by Waller. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. This will be returnable from his own 15. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Baker going to hand it to White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mayfield to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up a 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua, give it to Achan. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And You could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. 44. At the 38.
Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
2 yards on the
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dulcich now brought in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Here's 2. To the outside. He's got Waddle. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with White. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Michigan man, Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall. There for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Mayfield. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. They'll run over center with White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
26 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
White. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now, after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Off play action, it's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Tua. Now a screen set up for H.F. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Jake Bailey in punt
On
formation
comes the
for
punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The Bucs. Offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. And Davis there to make the play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 12 yards.
Here's their punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And the Bucs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Complete to O'Keefe. First and goal at the
To throw is Mayfield. Forced out wide.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Recovered by the Dolphins.
That is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Mitchell Tinsley. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And it's Justin Herbert. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chargers are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Jordan Love. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Packers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. On the ground, this is White. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So, it's exactly...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. They get the guard, Isaiah Wynn, that time. A run here with H.A. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the Buccaneers, 19-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Third and long.
It's now third down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Off balance throw. It's complete. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short.
A big gain on
Now,
the play.
what do you do on fourth and 1? They'll try it now with H.A. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Scott.
Here comes White on the toss right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Trying the left side. Here's White. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
Mayfield to throw. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be third down.
What's up? 20. Scott.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
2 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
On first and 10, here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0.
Dolphins nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
19 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
44-yard line.
All right. Ready?
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And he's brought down after after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Ball
4.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Play action. Tagovailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
It's 3rd and 4. Again, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he picks up the first down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Left side, he's got a Bucca. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Two and out on first down. Made there by Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 3rd, they need 8.
Ready.
Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. You'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. 20.
Drive begins with a run by White. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Well, the handoff, it's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's good.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Buccaneers.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right back to Irving. This will not do the trick. They stuck him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd.
Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
To the air again. Tunga Bailon. to the left side in the hands of Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. That's caught. It's Westbrook Akine. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Throwing again, it's Tua. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Tua to throw again. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score! Touchdown, Miami. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with Irvin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
180!
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneers.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Exiting the pocket right. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
180!
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Dolphins 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Malik Washington. Whoa! We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, here's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Hill brought in motion. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Buccaneers would go on to the solid win, 24-7 the score. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets the ball, and we have liftoff. He has cleared the tower, and he's gone. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Chiefs win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from all of us